What is up, knife community? This is Blade Love coming at you from the Sharpest Edge, and you are with me in the man cave. And today is going to be a relatively short video. I received a message from a subscriber and viewer named Paul David, who asked me if I could show him how to attach the SOG RECONDO, how to work the clip to attach to his belt, and show him the multiple mounting positions this clip makes possible for the knife and sheath. So let's get to that now.
All right, sweethearts, what are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed? Another glorious day in the Corps. Day in the Marine Corps is like a day on the farm. Every meal's a banquet. Every paycheck a fortune. Every formation a parade. I love the Corps.
So just to note, the SOG style clip here isn't actually an original idea. Anyone who's ever dealt with the M12 holsters or M9 bayonets with the Bianchi clips, on the back they have these compression clips where you can just press them in and it opens the gate, so to speak. It's the same concept as the Recondo here. And basically all you do to open the clips, and you can see they're closed right now, is to squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift, and then they're open. So once you got that step down and you place it on your belt, and I'll have some examples here, you just squeeze it together and then reinsert it into the hasp. So once again, just to show one, squeeze it in towards the blade and out, squeeze the other one in towards the other side and out. You have it open. Squeeze it in, lock it back into the hasp, and there you go, it's closed. But what does it look like actually on a belt or piece of molly gear? So to use for multi-mounting purpose options, I'm going to utilize this VersaPack from Maxpedition Gear because it has some molly gear on it and it has some belt material. So when you take a look at the first mounting option, let's say that this is your belt you're wearing. You follow these steps too, just simply decompressing the clips. They're open. You would slide the knife right over the belt and it would fit right there, and then squeeze the parts together again, and there you go. Mounted on a belt. Whoops, excuse me, it slid down there. Mounted on a belt. And once it's on, it won't move too much. This is a little thinner material than your standard BDU belt or your rigger's belt. So that would be how to mount it on the belt. Now you could do that vertically, or if you like to wear it the opposite way, you can wear it low retraction, which would actually spin this whole thing around and you'd be able to withdraw the knife downward instead of upward. And let's say this is the back portion of your pants, one of the belt loops, okay, where your belt would actually go in here, out here. You can also take these clips and slide them in the belt loop, and that would be for primarily tactical pants because they have the real thick belt loops on them. And once you attach it, the knife will stay basically horizontal in your small of your back. So that's another cool option for mounting. And then anyone who knows what this pattern is a molly gear. Basically, it's just woven fabric in little squares with spaces and other squares, which interlock with opposing units by either Black Hawk speed strips or Maxpedition clips, or even just weaving it in with a provided strap on the particular piece of gear you're trying to attach. But easy enough. On the back with the clips, you just simply slide them in between the units. And then attach 2 clips on the bottom, and the knife is now attached to the molly gear. Nice thing about this is you can actually have the blade down, blade up, and it stays on without the worry of detaching, which is really cool. So utilizing this kind of clip mount is just as easy as utilizing the old Bianchi styles. It's really, like I said, the same concept: squeeze, pressure, open the gate, except this particular one hinges, whereas this one basically has a limited range of motion and just allows you to, mount it the same way. But one of the really nice things about the FX and the sheath system here is it has an arc inward. So if you do wear it small of your back, it's going to follow the shape of the small of your back, which is a nice thing. Also, that it has that little crescent inward. When you go to secure the item onto your belt, or you secure the item onto the pack, whichever you're going to do, it will keep the material tighter at one point than at another, so you could actually keep it from riding back, forth, or up or down. It'll keep it in one solid area, so that's a nice thing. And that's the SOG FX sheath system. It's quite a simple sheath. It's just your standard sheath. The most technical thing about it is the clip. But if you have any further questions, anyone, please feel free to ask. There are hundreds more mounting options. This system is just limited to imagination. You can lash it. There's plenty of paracord spaces here, what they call gear strap spaces. You can do lots with this. I mean, it's endless. Backpacks, VersaPack gear, tactical belts, gear belts, BDU belts, leg drop holsters that have mole gear on them, molly gear pattern. Lots and lots of different options. So hopefully that answered the question good enough, Paul. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for the question. And thank you all for joining me right here at the Sharpest Edge in the Man Cave. Take care, and always remember, be good to yourself, and especially be good to one another. Out for now.
You got the sharpest edges.